All right, for this example, or this exercise, we are going to be treating a subacute ankle sprain of the anterior talofibular ligament. And we are going to be treating it for some swelling and tissue healing. So subacute ankle sprain of the anterior talofibular ligament. The first thing I'm going to do is circle the area with a pin. Here's the neck of the talus. Here's the lateral malleolus. I'm simply going to circle the area. Then I'm going to be ultrasounding. And this helps me kind of stay in the proper area when I'm ultrasounding. Before I begin my ultrasound treatment, I go over all the contraindications with the patient. The key ones is she is a mature adult, and so I don't have to worry about ultrasounding over growth plates. 2 is I'm not over the spine, and so I talked about those 2 in class as being key contraindications. In this case, I'm worried about being over bony prominences, so I'm going to make sure that she understands some of the sensations that she does not want to feel during this particular treatment. So the first thing that you want to be sure and let me know, Chandra, is if it feels too hot, you're going to let me know. The heat or level that we want to reach, the thermal treatment is going to be a mild thermal. So 0 being no heat at all, 10 being a jacuzzi hot. We want to stay between those 2 numbers, between 0 and 10. A 1 to 3 would be a mild thermal, 4 to 6 would be a moderate thermal, and a 7 to 9 would be a vigorous thermal. We're going to aim for a 3. So as it begins to get warmer and warmer, kind of give me the number count as to where you are with the thermal response. 2 is if you feel any prickling sensation in that area. Let me know and I will adjust the machine accordingly. 3 is if you feel a deep ache in that area, kind of an aching sensation in that area, let me know and I will adjust the machine appropriately. All right, so second is I'm going to choose a sound head that's going to match my treatment area. It's not going to be wanted to be bigger than twice the size of my ERA. In this case, my ERA for the 3 megahertz is 2.5 square centimeters, and that is going to be well within my treatment ability. 2 is I want to find my BNR. My BNR is 3.3 to 1, and that is a good BNR, so it allows me to move the sound head at approximately 2 inches per second, which is approximately at this speed. And it also lets me know my highest safe intensity, which I use 8 divided by my BNR, which in this case is 3.3. That is going to allow me to do well over 2 watts per square centimeter, of which I will not need that high of an intensity to reach a mild thermal response. First thing I'm going to do is turn the machine on and set my transducer head to this smaller head. Second is I'm going to set my frequency to 3 megahertz. Third is I'm going to set my duty factor to 100%. So now I'm set at the smaller ultrasound head size, a 3 megahertz and continuous duty factor for a thermal response. Then I'm going to apply some ultrasound gel to both the sound head and the patient. And I'm going to start, since this is going to be a thermal treatment, at 1 watt per square centimeter. So I'm going to turn that up to 1 watt per square centimeter and begin my ultrasound treatment. So Chandra, this is going to take a little while to warm up, but as it warms up, give me that number count that we had talked about earlier. If you don't feel like it's warm after about a minute, I'll increase the intensity. Give me a number.
It's probably like a 1.
At a 1?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not quite warm enough. We're aiming for a 3, so I'm going to bump that up a little bit to 1.2 watts per square centimeter.
I like a 4.
It's like a 4? So it's a little bit warmer than we would like, so I'm going to turn that down 1 notch to 1.1 watts per square centimeter.
It's about a 3.
It's about a 3. Once she hits that 3 number, then my 5 to 7 minutes can start. So I will then simply adjust my treatment time to 7 minutes and start my treatment. I will perform this ultrasound for 7 minutes. This first treatment that it took me a few minutes to find the appropriate intensity level to achieve a mild thermal response always takes longer. So in my documentation, I simply document that I perform this treatment with this sound head at 3 megahertz at 100% duty factor and the intensity at 1.1 watts per square centimeter. And this allows the next therapist or myself to go straight to those numbers and begin my treatment much quicker than I would the first time. Now remember, during this treatment, I'm continually asking my patient for response as far as to how warm it is. It's still at a 3. And if they ever feel that prickling sensation or they feel that aching sensation, to let me know. If, for instance, they felt that aching sensation or prickling sensation, I would simply remove the sound head, turn my intensity down, and then continue the treatment, moving my sound head a little bit faster. That avoids the hot spots from lingering on any one given area for any length of period of time. Good?